I found my old channel. It's Robert Crozier. I have 40 subscribers. And I thought that I was using this camera right here. But what I was doing was, this is an old computer of mine back in 2015. Now, you know something? This being foggy-headed has been going on for a while, and that's when we'll tell Dr. Mims. Okay, and it was when I quit smoking cigarettes. Okay, and I'm trying to get something to play, and it won't play at all. I'm getting kind of upset about it. But, I was 9 years ago. I'm sorry, math was not my cup of tea. 9 years ago, let me see here. Nine years minus 2025.
Sorry, I didn't get that. Could you restate?
2025 minus 9.
It's 2016.
Okay, this was November 19th. I don't know. Duh, Bob. I was 60 years old. And if you'll listen, I want you to hear this for a minute here. Now, this was from an old webcam. That's why it's 360.
Things got worse and worse and worse. Proper sleep done.
This was when I went to Kangaroo Express to get a job. I want you to listen to this.
I want to talk a little bit about my insomnia and sleep study test and the stupid CPAP crap. Okay, when I was young, I did have some sleep problems, but I smoked cigarettes and caffeine, so, I was able to self-medicate it for many
Exactly.
years. However, I noticed whenever I quit smoking, I wasn't really sharp, and of course, everybody was thinking ADD. To be honest with you, though, sleep deprivation ADD sometimes can go hand in hand, maybe not. The guessing of diagnosis by a lot of doctors is a guesswork game.
It is a
They
guesswork.
look at the symptoms, try to figure out where they fit, and then piece them together the best way they can. And that's what doctors have been doing with me off and on for years.
Mm-hmm.
There's no doubt that I did have some suicidal thoughts and ideations. So of course, I was put in a situation of major depressive disorder, put on medication. Everything was fine, but I always talk about my sleep. My sleep was all screwed up. They put me on trazodone. I always said trazodone will put a horse down. It really will. It's some strong stuff. It knocked me out. I don't remember much, if anything, until I woke up the next morning. To be perfectly frank with you, even with trazodone, I said I woke up groggy with a hangover. Not necessarily that is it. I woke up tired because I never really got the proper sleep that I needed.
I'm going to stop this, guys. This was 9 years ago that I have cognitive problems. So I think my internal medicine doctor was right on the money. He was right. It is sleep deprivation, but this was 9 years ago. Now, let me explain something to you that I'm going to talk to Dr. Mims about, my sleep doctor. Seriously, guys, when I smoked cigarettes and drank coffee, I was fine. I was fine. I was alert, totally alert. I was able to work. My thinking was clear. And then when I quit smoking, all of a sudden, my whole life changed. Also, I couldn't drink as much caffeine then. Because really, basically, cigarettes and coffee go hand in hand. And that's exactly what is going on. I need a stimulant. And I'm listening to this, and I see myself frustrated, as I am now. I was 60 years old, guys. 60 years old. And I don't know. I mean, I have said it, and I'm going to talk to Dr. Mims. I know she's not going to be happy about this on Monday, but I think it's on Monday. Yeah. But with Dr. Mims, I'm going to tell her I'm thinking about vaping nicotine. I really am. Because really, truthfully, in my entire life, when I smoked cigarettes, I had no problems with thinking. None. I was great on jobs. Cognitive functioning was fantastic. So is it attention deficit disorder that could be causing this problem, and I need to be put on Ritalin? And I'm going to talk to Dr. Mims about this, because when I see this, I'm looking at my face. I feel sorry for myself 9 years ago. I feel very sorry for myself. And the fact the CPAP did not work for me at all, period. It did not work at all for me. Now, here, let me go here for a minute and listen to this.
Hello from Carolina, Bob, out of Charlotte, North Carolina. A single man, as you can see behind me. You know, once I was married, you know, everything was really getting stuff cleaned up. Now that I live alone, it's not that big a deal, but I try not to be nasty. Anyway, this video is going to be about attention deficit disorder, something that I've had for years and years and years. People would not state this as true, but several of my managers, when I worked for particular companies, found that I had severe ADHD, hyperactive when I was a child, but as I got older, hyperactive is more just attention deficit disorder. The real face of this comes down to the lack of being able to concentrate, basically not being able to stay on the task.
You see, my point is that I'm beginning to believe my major problem, period, my major problem is attention deficit disorder. It really is. My psychiatrist I went to would not give me Ritalin. She would not give me Ritalin at all. But I'm going to research this. I'm really enjoying it. I really am. This is a lot of fun. And guys, as I see in my apartment, if they come up here, I'm going to tell her, I'm going to say, I just don't know what to do about the floor. But yes, I'm going to talk to Dr. Mims about my attention deficit disorder, because truthfully, my sleep study, in-lab sleep study, I have extremely mild sleep apnea. Okay, and like I said before, when I smoked cigarettes and drank coffee, I was fine. And I worked many jobs and did good on those jobs. Now, with attention deficit disorder, I tend to job hop, not knowing what I wanted to do. But yeah, I need a stimulant. That's exactly what I need. Because really, my sleep doctor told me she didn't really see that I had a sleep problem at all. Because she said, you know, that I'm sleeping between 4 to 6 hours. So yeah, it's a stimulant thing, and I am very close to getting back on nicotine again. I hate it because it's hell to get off of it. Peace, guys.